So here's the clip of the song. So yeah, that's kind of just like a quick clip of that song, um, and kind of describes like the solo and vocal elements, and kind of like the melody and harmony. Kind of has very joyful parts. But yeah, that's kind of like the main part that people remember a lot of times. So yeah, I'm moving on to the next song that I chose. Brahms' variation on a theme, by Haydn. Um, sorry. And then, so yeah, so the reason I chose this song is because, um, Brahms is a central figure in the Romantic period of music, and this piece illustrates his mastery in theme and variation and reflects his ability to blend, traditional forms with innovative ideas. The representation, the variations highlight, Brahms' skill in orchestration and development, showcasing how themes can be, transformed while retaining their essence. This piece represents the Romantic era's emphasis on emotional expression and development of individual style, kind of like allowing for a deeper exploration of musical themes. Um, so yeah, it's kind of like the representation of that song, and then historical background. The composer Johannes Brahms was a German composer and a paintist, or sorry, not paintist, pianist. Regarded as one of the leading figures in the Romantic era. His music blends classical traditions with romantic expressiveness. So yeah, I found it really interesting, and I really like the song. Context was composed in 1873. This work was inspired by a theme from Joseph Haydn. Brahms was known for kind of like his ability to develop music themes and his deep respect for classical forms. So yeah, kind of like the musical analysis on this was, uh, the work begins with a theme introduced by the orchestra, which is clear, and the subsequent variations explore different aspects of the theme, showcasing Brahms' ingenuity and orchestration and thematic development. Yeah, so I'll kind of try and play a clip from the song um, that kind of highlights some of that. Um, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Uh, uh, yeah. But yeah, so that's kind of like the main idea right there. But yeah, I really like that song, and I think it's really cool for weddings. I think it's a really nice piece. But yeah, and then I'll move on to my final song. So it's Bach, Just Who Joys of Man's Desiring. So kind of, historical background. Composer, Bach, German composer and musician of the Baroque period, known for his interesting counterpoint, profound emotional depth, context. This was composed in 1723 for the church service in Leipzig, I think. And is one of the most famous movements from the sonata, which expresses themes of faith and devotion. So yeah, and then kind of musical kind of like analysis. The text reflects a deep, yearning for spiritual connection and joy and faith, enhancing, the emotional impact of the music. This repeated phrase creates a meditative quality that, invites reflection. And so I'll play kind of a song, or just a little piece of the song. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of the main gist of it. I really like that song. I think it's really beautiful, and I think it's really just kind of perfect for weddings. It's kind of like a really perfect type of wedding song. So yeah, so in conclusion, listening to classical music, particularly these pieces in this playlist, kind of opens a world of emotional depth, historical context, and artistic innovation. Through analysis, we can kind of gain insight into craftsmanship of the composers and the universal themes that kind of resonate with all of us. This journey not only enhances our understanding of music, but also enriches our lives by connecting us to the broader human experience. Embracing classical music allows us to appreciate its beauty and significance, making it like a timeless treasure, I feel like, worth exploring. And I learned that analyzing these pieces has highlighted the importance of musical form and structure, recognizing how composers build upon themes, create variations, and develop motives can deepen one's appreciation for the intricacies of composition and the craft of songwriting. So yeah.